Welcome to Hastings, Minnesota. It's Sunday, July 12th, 2026, and looking down by the river, the bright sunshine makes the town look like a postcard. But step outside for more than a few minutes, and you quickly realize that sunlight has some serious teeth. This chart tracks today's temperature curve, showing a base high of 92 degrees. Factoring in humidity, the upper curve reveals a heat index near 99 degrees. Tracing this forward, an extreme heat warning is in effect from 10 a.m. today until 9 p.m. Tuesday. Those temperatures transform a standard summer Sunday into a look from the shade kind of day. The environment is actively dictating your schedule, demanding that you respect the heat or pay the price. Beating that heat requires strict defensive protocols. You need lightweight clothing, a lot of water, and if you have errands to run or chores to do, you need to get them done early in the morning. The high heat index puts children, older adults, and outdoor workers in Dakota County at elevated risk for heat-related illness. It is exactly the right time to check in on neighbors who might lack reliable cooling. Even the town itself is taking cover. As the local joke goes, the red patio umbrellas downtown are working overtime because the sun apparently booked Hastings through Tuesday. When you retreat inside and crank up the air conditioning, you suddenly find yourself with an unexpected vacuum of time, trapped indoors for the afternoon. Yet, while we shelter from our local sun, the date itself, July 12th, carries weight. Looking back, this exact day is anchored by cultural milestones and cosmic discoveries that stretch far beyond our living rooms. Our first step back takes us to western Minnesota, exactly 84 years ago, July 12th, 1942. On that Sunday, a dedication ceremony was held for the restored Parle Mission, following extensive archaeological excavations led by the Minnesota Historical Society. Rebuilding the physical structures from the ground up was a massive collaborative effort between the Chippewa County Historical Society and the Works Progress Administration. What they preserved was a deeply complex chapter of the Minnesota River Valley. The site stands as a physical record of the heavily intertwined and often difficult history between Native Dakota communities and European American missionaries. The dedication of that site reminds us that the ground beneath our feet holds a layered landscape of cultural convergence. Profound history lives right here in our own backyard. If we step further back in time and move geographically out to Concord, Massachusetts, we land on July 12, 1817. This date marks the birth of Henry David Thoreau. He became a highly influential writer, philosopher, and careful observer of the natural world. His most famous work, Walden, documented his pursuit of simple living. He spent his time engaged in intense, quiet observation, studying the rhythms of the woods and the water with absolute focus. Those 19th century ideas are highly relevant today. Any modern resident who has ever sought out a little peace sitting beside the Mississippi River or walking along a quiet Hastings trail is practicing that exact same discipline. Applying Thoreau's lens shows us that a simple walk outside is an opportunity for a timeless, quiet connection with the earth. Now we leave our earthly nature entirely. Jumping forward to July 12, 2022, we break through the atmosphere and head into the dark. On this day, NASA released the first full collection of images and spectra from the James Webb Space Telescope. The telescope offered a massive leap in capability. Its infrared sensors peered straight through thick cosmic dust, capturing highly detailed views of star formation and nearby planets that earlier instruments simply couldn't see. Looking into the deep field, Webb captured light from some of the earliest known galaxies. This specific release of data permanently expanded the boundaries of modern space science. In a single day, the scope of human observation stretched from our immediate solar system all the way out to the very beginnings of the universe itself. Then we drop right back down from the depths of the cosmos to the sweltering reality of Dakota County's ongoing heatwave. The immediate goals for today remain strictly practical. Stay inside the air conditioning, drink plenty of water, and check on your neighbors. But there is a distinct irony here. The scorching star currently forcing everyone in Hastings to hide indoors is the exact same celestial body that the Webb telescope is studying across the galaxy. So while you might be trapped inside your living room this Sunday, remember that our local Hastings horizon is intimately connected to deep regional history, enduring natural philosophy, and the infinite cosmos above.